All right, you are welcome to this video. So in this video now, we are going to be talking about generating book content for our book. So now we want to generate content that can resonate with the target audience of our own book. Now, if you could remember, we were able to generate the book outline using ChatGPT in the previous video, where ChatGPT have generated content for our own book. Okay. So now I've generated outline rather for our own book, but in today's video we are going to be using these particular AI tools to generate content for our book. Now you can use ChatGPT, which we have recently been using, and you can also use Google Bats or bats.google.com. So this is an AI tool also for Google. You can also use it to generate content. But I usually prefer using ChatGPT because it is like a better thinker more than the Google Bats. Okay, but you can use any of the two. You can test them and see which one suits your own needs. Okay, so now let's go to our browser. Let me just go to my browser, and this is the previous book outline that ChatGPT was able to generate for our own book. Okay, don't forget the title of the book. We said Transformative Chair Yoga for Weight Loss. So now that is the title of our book. So now this is the book outline. So now we want ChatGPT to start writing on this particular book outline, and let it start generating content for every chapter of this particular outline it has generated for us. Okay, so now how do you go about generating your content using ChatGPT and using Google Bats, bats.google.com? Okay, so now let's go to the other website. We have what? We have bats.google.com. Okay, bats.google.com. Okay, now if you don't have an account, you can actually sign in with your own email address. Okay, as you can see, it also the interface is like that of the ChatGPT. So you can also put your prompt here, and you allow it to generate content for you. Okay, which I'm going to show you example on how you can go about that. So now we have our own book outline already. Now remaining to generate content for our own book. So now we are going to ask ChatGPT to do that for us. So we have an introduction, and we have chapter 1 up to chapter 11, and we have our own conclusion. So now if I want ChatGPT to generate content for this particular book, now all I need to do is just to give it the right prompt for this particular task. So now I will ask ChatGPT to please write a professional content for the introduction. Now, so I want ChatGPT to write a professional content, or professional and engaging. Yes, you can add engaging content for the introduction. Okay, so now let me just copy this. And let's allow ChatGPT to start writing. Okay, so now introduction, the transformative power of chair yoga. Okay, now it has started writing. So let me just go back and see the bullet point we have in the introduction to see, so that I can be able to know that yes, ChatGPT is doing something that I want it to do. Okay. So it is not actually expanding from the introduction. I just did that intentionally to show you that yes, if you do not specifically give ChatGPT a direct response or direct prompt to exactly write what you are expecting, now it will end up doing different thing entirely. So now let me give it the right thing to do. So once you have given it a prompt and you see it is not doing what you expected, now you just click on stop, and it is going to stop generating. So now you give it what you want it to do for you. So now please write a professional and engaging content for the introduction above from okay, let me just make it this way. Engaging content from the introduction in the above outline. Okay, so now let's copy this. So now let's click on enter and let's allow it to start generating content for us. Let's be careful and let's see if ChatGPT is doing what is expected. Okay, if ChatGPT is doing what is expected for us. So you see, look at the introduction of this particular book. Look at it. The science and philosophy behind chair yoga. That is all in the introduction, but ChatGPT is not making reference to this. Okay, ChatGPT is just writing an introduction for us without making reference to this particular outline. Okay, so now let me just copy this. And then let me come down and show you something. If ChatGPT continue to misbehave and give you what you did not expect, now let's click on stop. Okay, now let's tell ChatGPT that it is not doing the right thing. So now this is not what I want. Now let me just tell you this is not what I want. Okay, let me just refresh this page. Okay, let me just wait for it to load up. Okay, so now let me edit this. Let me just give it direct command or direct prompt. Now let me paste this. Okay, so now this is the introduction already. Okay, let me just click on shift and let me click on enter so that I can be able to write above. So I want, or let me say, please write a professional and engaging content for the book introduction below. Okay, now let me just submit this and let me wait and see what ChatGPT is going to generate for us. Okay, let's just wait for it. Let's wait for it to see what it can give us now. Now it has started writing. So we need the writing style to be a professional writing style. That is number one, and we want it to be a high engaging content. That is number two, for our customers to be able to what, to love the content of the book. It should be an engaging content, and the writing style should be a professional writing style, so that our customers will know that yes, it is a professional that was able to write this particular book. So that is the purpose of using these two words when giving prompt in terms of asking ChatGPT to write a book for you. So you can see now it has started elaborating on the key points that I have given it. Okay, so it has started elaborating on the key point I have given it. So let's wait for it to finish the introduction. Now that's how you go about giving ChatGPT prompt. And if you see it misbehaving, now you stop it and still rewrite the prompt the right way, so that it can give you exactly what you are looking for, and it can give you an amazing result, of course. Now this is the content that we are going to use on our book, and let's wait for it to write. So we are not going to finish all the chapter 1 up to chapter 11 on this particular video. So I'm going to stop this particular video and then finish the writing, or finish asking ChatGPT to write the content for us. But you have seen exactly how you can go about it, how you can use prompt to write to ask ChatGPT to write content for you. Okay, so now you can do it for the rest of the chapters. So now if it has finished the introduction, I'm going to show you for chapter 1, and this is the same thing you're going to do for chapter 2, chapter 3, up to chapter 11, and up to the conclusion. Okay, so now we are done with what? We are done with the introduction. So all I need to do is just to come here where you see this particular pencil icon. I can just edit it. Yes, I can just edit. I can just edit. But since ChatGPT cannot be able to make reference to the above chapters, I can just go and start copying the chapters and be giving it to ChatGPT. Now let me just copy chapter 1. Let me copy chapter 1. Now copy. So now let me just come down. Let me just come down. Okay, so we are done with introduction already. We are done with introduction. So now let me give it another prompt. So now come to this pencil icon, click on it. Okay, so now let me paste the what I've copied. Let me paste what I've copied. Okay, that is chapter 1. So now you can edit this. Please write a professional and engaging content for the book introduction. Now I can just say for chapter 1 below. I can just say for chapter 1 below. Now so you keep editing it. The next thing, you come and paste for chapter 2 and then edit this one to chapter 2. So now let's click on submit and let's allow it to write for the chapter 1. So click on submit. Now click on submit and let's allow it to start writing. Now it has started writing on chapter 1. It has started writing on chapter 1. You can see. So now that is how ChatGPT is going to give you quality content that your customers or your target audience are going to love, and that is how you create a best-selling book with the right content inside it and also what the customers are actually looking for. Now doing this is going to give you credibility on Amazon, and customers, after reading your book, they are not going to give you a bad review concerning your own particular book. Okay, so let me just allow ChatGPT to finish generating this content, and I'll show you how you can use the bat.google.com also, and then we stop this particular video. And behind the scene of this video, I'm going to ask ChatGPT using the same prompt above, just come here and be editing the content of the chapter and also the chapter number, so that ChatGPT can continue writing for the rest of the chapters as I have shown you. So once I am done writing everything, so we are going to continue in the next video, so that you can see how we are going to paraphrase this particular content, so that to avoid issues that may arise maybe in the future if Amazon decided to start banning accounts, for example, or start doing something funny for accounts that are using AI to generate their content. So even if Amazon is going to do anything funny, we are not going to be affected, because we are going to paraphrase our own content for our own book that we have generated using this particular AI. Okay, so now it is writing for chapter 1. Let's wait for it to finish so that I can show you how you can use the bat.google.com also to write your content. So now let me just go and copy the introduction so that I can use it. For example, well, let me just use the chapter 1 for example, to show you how you can also give prompt to bat.google.com when you want to use it for your own content. Okay, so now ChatGPT was able to generate book content for chapter 1. So now that is how you continue with chapter 2. Just come here, edit this one to what? To chapter 2, and then replace this particular chapter 1 with the chapter 2 content. This is what I mean. Let's go here and let's go to chapter 2. Let's go to chapter 2. Okay, let's copy everything. Copy. Now let's come down. Let's come down. Now let's replace this one with the chapter 2. Let's replace it with the chapter 2. Now paste. Now let's click on submit, and let's allow ChatGPT to write the chapter 2 for us. That is how you do it for the rest of the chapters. So now, even when you are using bat.google.com, since we did not use bat to generate our content ideas or our book content, we can going to give it a prompt using the ideas we have generated using ChatGPT. Now, for example, I can say, please write write an engaging and professional book content, or just, yes, let me just say book content on, then I will just paste this particular stuff. Now let me click on shift and then enter. Okay, so now please write engaging and professional book content on this chapter 2. So now let's click on submit, and let's allow it to start writing for us, as ChatGPT is also writing the chapter 2. So I just want to show you this for just an example purpose. So you can see, now you can see the content that was generated by the BAT AI. Okay, so which of the two, you can use any of the two and generate your own content, but most of the times I prefer using the ChatGPT to write my own book content. Okay, so thank you, and then see you in the next video as I finish writing this particular book for this tutorial purpose.